Shalom Mishpacha. Salam Alaikum. My name is Rabbi Mort. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's get started. This video is going to be about the teachings of Paul. Why is teachings of Paul so dangerous to the Hebrews? Well, I made a quick video. With the help of Hashem, let's get started. Paul is making a mockery of the Hebrew Bible. He says to follow his gospel. Yes, he says to follow his gospel in Romans chapter 2, verse 16. The same Romans that killed his teacher, that killed Jesus. Now, the interesting fact is Jesus was never a teacher of Paul, although Paul claims, because he was not one of the apostles. Not in the flesh, with additions and such later on, which is another story going on. It causes a lot of trouble for the Hebrews because the Hebrews believe that the Bible is included with the New Testament. The New Testament is not included in the Hebrew Bible. It was an addition. It was added on. Therefore, they also added on a lot of different sayings like Paul. So, with that being said, in Romans 2:16, Paul says, "In the day when God shall judge the secrets of men according to my gospel." He says, according to my gospel. For the Christians, this is a strong punch because it's going against the gospel of Jesus. Now, for us Jews, it's not an issue because we go by the Torah. Now, let's get started again. Paul was a Roman citizen. Where do we find this? Book of Acts, chapter 22, verses 25, 27, and 28. You guys can get the Bible, Christian Bible, and read it for yourselves. There's a distinction between Christian Bible and the Hebrew Bible. Now, Paul was a murderer. Where do we find this? In book of Acts, chapter 9, verse 1, chapter 7, verse 58. Paul rejects marriage in 1 Corinthians 7:1, 7:8, 7:26. Paul was a liar. Book of Acts 23:6. Romans 9:1. Romans 14:14. Philippians chapter 3 verse 5. Galatia chapter 1 verse 20. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 7. And of course, Acts chapter 22 verse 3. Paul calls the Holy Torah that's given by Hashem, attested also in the Quran, given by Allah to the Jews, to us, dung. Where does he do this? In Philippians chapter 3 verse 8. Yea, doubtless I count all things, all referring to the Torah, as dung. This concludes our video. I hope for my Christian brothers that they will take a look at these verses and match them with the words of the Hebrew Bible. For there's a Hebrew Bible and then there's a Greek text. The Greek text is added on to the Hebrew Bible. The whole Bible, as teachers and doctors and such of Christianity teach, is not the New Testament. The New Testament, as it says, it is a New Testament is added on. Now, if it was just a story, fine. But it carries on the weight of the words of the Torah. So it better stand up to it. Shalom.